Hello everybody, welcome back to the United Way for the Premier League 2023-24 fixtures. They've been announced and we will play Wolves. So we have Wolves. That's our first game on the 14th of August at 8 p.m. So it's a bit of a later time. So we have Wolves. So Wolves first. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Do this. Just so people, aren't mixed up. That's a Monday as well. We play Wolves on the Monday. So we have Wolves on the Monday. Then we have Tottenham, I think, the weekend after that. And we finish the season away to Brighton. So, first game is home, very last game is away. Did you face Liverpool pretty late this year as well? Whoa. Rahul says we need to get Qatar first, then we'll have the confidence to go into any fixture expecting a victory. That's a hopefully really. I thought we would have heard something today, but obviously not. I think Liverpool are playing Chelsea, so that's an interesting one. But yeah, hopefully Rahul, we get new owners in soon, like very, 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 very soon. Lovely stuff. Look at this. The full list of who Manchester United will play. We must have played Wolves on a Saturday. Oh, Saturday. Luton Town will be very interesting. Yeah, I think who are Luton playing first? Brighton, Burnley, Chelsea, West Ham, Fulham, and Wolves. This are opening 6 games of the season. Interesting. It's interesting. So I'll run through our whole fixtures for the season. So we have Wolves as a first game on the 14th of August at 8 o'clock. Then we play Tottenham away on the 19th of August at 3 o'clock. Then we go and face Nottingham Forest at home at 3 o'clock. Then we face Arsenal on the 2nd of September. I don't think we'll play them at 3 o'clock. I think that's just them times will change, I'm sure. I don't think you play Manchester United and Arsenal at 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Then we face Brighton at home, and then we play Burnley away. Then we play Crystal Palace at home, Brentford at home, Sheffield United away, Manchester City at home. So we actually have the first tie of the derby at Old Trafford. Usually we have the second tie of the derby at Old Trafford. Then we face Fulham away, and then we play Luton on the 11th. The 11th of November is when we play Luton, and is that away? Is that away? No, it's at home. Oh, so we're playing Luton at home on the 11th of November. Then we have Everton away on the 25th of November. Then now we're into the month of December, where we come up against Newcastle away, Chelsea at home, Bournemouth at home, West Ham away, Aston Villa at home, Nottingham Forest away, Spurs at home, Wolves away, West Ham away, at home, sorry, Aston Villa away, Luton Town away. So we play Luton Town away on the 17th of the 2nd, 2024. So we don't play Luton away until February of next year. So I have to wait a lot longer for that. Then we play Fulham at home, Manchester City away. That Manchester City away game will be tough. Everton at home, Sheffield at home, Brentford away, Chelsea. We play Chelsea away. On the 3rd of April. Then we have Liverpool a week after. 3 days after. Then Bournemouth. Then Newcastle. Then Bournemouth. So we have Chelsea away, Liverpool at home, Bournemouth away, Newcastle at home, Burnley at home, Crystal Palace away, Arsenal at home, and Brighton away. So they're tough fixtures. They're really, really tough fixtures now. They are tough fixtures. But, as Rahil said, and he's right, we need to get Qatar first, because if we're coming into the next season, into this new season, with the Glazers or Ratcliffe, whoever it is, no one's going to have confidence. No one's going to have a sniff. We'd be looking forward to it, but we'd be thinking we could have had this, we could have had that. And we don't have any of it yet. We've stepped away from Harry Kane, which, to be honest with you, in a way, I'm kind of not delighted, but I'd prefer to walk away and turn it into a saga and then we don't even sign the fella. So, decent enough about that. Osimhen is worth it a lot. Osimhen's worth a lot of money. So that will be an interesting one. He's worth 150 million, and Ten Hag supposedly only has 120 to spend. So, not ideal. And then we have Højlund, who personally, I don't watch him as much. Would he be good enough? I just don't feel like, if you bring on, then he probably won't be a certain starter. If he comes in, could probably take him time to settle in. So it's a bit of a weird one. It really, really is a bit of a weird one. As you can tell, I have such a bad head on me this morning. But yeah, listen, the game I'm looking forward to is, you could say Tottenham is going to be a tough trip, especially, depends how Ange Postecoglou does in his first game against Brentford away. Will there be a manager bounce in there? Will Tottenham do what Tottenham do best and lose? Or can they actually have a good season, show what they're worth, but I just can't see it. Like, you look at the opening games. So we have Burnley coming up against Man City. So Company facing his former team. That's on the Friday, I think. And then August the 12th, Arsenal against Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth against West Ham, Brighton against Luton, Everton against Fulham, Sheffield against Palace, Newcastle against Aston Villa at 5:30. Then we're on a Sunday where Brentford will face Tottenham, Chelsea will play Liverpool, and then the Monday, Manchester United will play Wolves at 8 PM on the Monday. So it seems so far away, doesn't it? Manchester United's last friendly game is the 6th of August. That's a week before the season starts. 5 days. before the season started, so we probably would have been playing on a Saturday or a Sunday if we didn't have that. We didn't have that pre-season friendly in Dublin against Athletic Bilbao, as well. So it's an interesting one. Really, really is. But like, can we have a good season? Can we go into it with new owners? Qatar. Might as well mention Qatar because they're kind of everyone's favourite at the moment. Let's be brutally honest. Or will I mean it's a simple question, isn't it? But no one can answer it yet. Are we gonna have a better season than we did last season? I thought we had a decent season last season, under Ten Hag's fourth season as well. Which I'm sure probably wasn't easy. You look at what you had to do. It would be interesting, but you'd expect Liverpool and Chelsea Liverpool and Chelsea. Tottenham, I think, will just have a bit of one of those seasons where they'll have good patches, but personally, like people are saying, Postecoglou, he's just I don't, like Steven Gerrard won the really Premier League, the Scottish Premiership, unbeaten. Went to the Premier League. Not a bad fourth season. Second season, rubbish. So that could happen. But enough of talking about other teams. But Tottenham could, you'd expect Tottenham to be better than last season. Postecoglou does the business. He does the business. He might bring a few Celtic players in, but I doubt you're going to bring a few Celtic players into the Tottenham team. But just hopefully we have new owners then, because if we don't, it's going to be a long season. Because as I said, Liverpool are going to be back up there. You'd expect them to be back up there. I'd be surprised if they're not. Chelsea as well, Poch, see what happens there. How will Newcastle fare off? How will we fare off? It's an interesting one, but I think no one cares about who Manchester United are going to be playing in the Premier League at the moment, or who are going to sign. Listen, who's going to be new owners? If you can tell me who new owners are, lovely. If you can't, what are you talking to me for? You know what I mean? Then that's what it is, and that's what we all want. But unfortunately, it's how it is, isn't it? The Glazers. Oh, I have to fix Booty Yoke in the background. The Glazers just are making life a bit tough, and you just get the fear that without Qatar walk away. I don't think Qatar walk away. I just think if they lose, they lose. They win. If they win, it'd be brilliant. I mean, I think all of the fan base wants Jim Ratcliffe Qatar. It's simple, it's straightforward. I mean, and you can see why. I mean, don't get me wrong. When people come to me and say I want Qatar, I don't say why, because I know the exact reason. I know the exact reasons why. But then when you get a few saying, "Oh, I wouldn't mind Ratcliffe," why? Well, let us know, because I personally can't find anything positive about Ratcliffe. One of the richest men in England. I mean, seriously, one of the richest men in England, but he wants to buy Manchester United through loans, just like the Glazers done. I mean, you've seen the new rule they had to put in place in the Premier League now, which if that was in place when the Glazers were about, when the Glazers wanted to buy us, they wouldn't have been able to buy us. So shame it didn't come out back then. But obviously we'll have the Premier League predictions. I don't think we'll have them now. I feel like it's too early to have them now. I like to have them about 3 games, 4 games into the pre-season tour, 2 games even. Just to get a nice, just to get a rough idea, basically. Is what I'd be looking at, to be fair. But again, just fingers crossed we have a good season. But that's it. I mean, I'll run through the fixtures again that we have for our first 5 games. Our Wolves at home. That's our very first game of the season. Then we play. Are we playing Boxing Day? I can't remember the last time Manchester United played on Boxing Day. Oh, we are. Aston Villa at home. Um, I love Boxing Day Premier League. I don't think they had any last year. And then the final day, Brighton away. You see, Brighton's an interesting one as well for next season. How will they fare off at McAllister? Probably better. So our first 5 games is Wolves, Tottenham, Forest, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal and Brighton. And then we move after that. Then the rest of the games for the season is Crystal Palace, Brentford, Sheffield United, Manchester City, Fulham, Luton Town, Everton, Newcastle United, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Liverpool, West Ham, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest again, Tottenham Hotspur, Wolves, West Ham, Aston Villa, Luton Town, Fulham, Man City, Everton, Sheffield United, Brentford, Chelsea, Liverpool, AFC Bournemouth, Newcastle, Burnley, Palace, Arsenal and Brighton. So that's it. That's the Premier League fixtures. Thanks everybody for joining me. If anything breaks later on today, we'll go live. But until then, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Speak to you in a bit. Let us know in the comments what you think of Manchester United's upcoming fixtures for the season.